Hi, welcome and welcome back to my channel. This is actually the second video for my Sydney Grace swatching. I swatched all my single eyeshadows in the first one. I will advise you to go and watch that one. So this is going to be about the blushes, the highlights, and the pigments and powder and every other thing that is in single eyeshadows. So let's get swatching. So I'm going to start with the blushes and highlighters. So this first four over here are blushes and this is an highlighter. So the first one is Pink Razz, Empower, Summer Love and Pure Love. So these blushes, this last two, they actually kind of got shimmers in them. So it's not like a matte blush, they are shimmery, the last two, but these first two are matte. So what I'm also going to do, I'm going to swatch them with a brush so you can see what it will apply like on the skin. Matte, I'm going to use a dome-like brush, and for the shimmers I'm going to use an angled brush. Starting with Pink Razz. So Pink Razz is, although it's matte, it's still got tiny little bit of shimmer on it, but just not as much as the last two. So that's Pink Razz. So turning it onto the other side, I'm going to do Empower. So Empower is like a purple mauvey kind of shade. So this is Empower. So Empower is pure matte. There's no shimmer in it at all. So that's Pink Razz and that's Empower. Okay, let's swatch Summer Love, which is this one here, and I'm gonna use that side. So that's Summer Love on my skin. See, that is orange and it's quite shimmery. So it's like a blush topper if you like, but if you want to be daring, that can just be a blush, which I often do have. You can see the difference. So that's Summer Love. So finally, let's swatch Pure Love on the brush. Okay, swatching Pure Love over here. So that's very peachy and shimmery. Okay. Hope it's coming across as I'm seeing it. So that was Pink Razz, Empower, Summer Love and Pure Love. Okay, let's go into the only highlighter I have, which is that, and it's called Picture Perfect. So that's what the highlighter looks like. Picture Perfect, and that's it swatched. So beautiful. Okay, alright, moving on to the only powder I do have. The shade is Over the Moon Deep Setting Powder, and this is what that looks like. So that's Over the Moon on my skin. Same skin tone as me, then this is the powder that you will need. So moving on to the pigment and the powder highlighters now. So I have two highlighters and I have two pigments, and we're going to swatch the pigments first. So the first pigment I'm swatching is called Optimism, and this is what Optimism swatches us. Optimism, nice, sparkly and very pigmented. I believe it's actually a duochrome as well. It's got like a yellow tint to it. Finger. Okay. Moving on to the next pigment, we have Delightful Spark. And I'm going to swatch that in the cover. And that's what Delightful Spark looks like on my skin swatched. Just going to wet my hand a bit to get this to show up more. Delightful Spark. That's my finger. Absolutely beautiful. So those are the two pigments I have: Optimism, the green one, and Delightful Spark. So now let's go into the powder highlighters. Okay, for the first highlighter is called Shooting Star, and that's Shooting Star on my finger. Shooting Star, and this is what Shooting Star looks like. So that's like a baby movie kind of pink. And then the second highlighter is called Making Jam. So jam like spread, and this is what Making Jam swatch is like. Oh, absolutely beautiful. I mean, I won't put this on my face though, but I could use it as a inner corner highlight or a lead shade actually. So that's Shooting Star and Making Jam. Alright, on to the last products now. There will be the liquid eyeshadows. I'm going to open them and we'll swatch them. The first thing to do with these liquid shadows is to make sure that you shake them. So make sure that you shake them, massage them before you open them to make sure that they are well mixed, because you don't want a less concentrated bits to come out, otherwise it'll be watery. So shake and massage. So the first one we're swatching is called Spiced Cider. A spiced cider. Spiced cider. Moving on to the next shade, it's called My Bond. So this is My Bond. Sorry, it's mixed with that, but that's what the shade looks like. My Bond. Okay, looking at my finger, My Bond has got particles in it, so it's like a multi-chrome shade. As you can see, it's like it's got like a blue glitter in it. Okay, the next shade is Rendezvous. That's Rendezvous swatch though. That's absolutely beautiful. Rendezvous. Okay. The next shade is called Lake Days. Lake Days. Absolutely beautiful. This actually looks like Celebrate in the single shadows. Looks like the same shade. It's beautiful. So that's Lake Days. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, the next shade is Campfire. That's what Campfire looks like. Campfire. It's like a bronzy, peachy shade. Movie pink. That's a Campfire. Okay, the next liquid shade we are swatching is On the Road. So that's like On the Road. traveling on the road. Yeah, on the road. That's what that looks like. Just get some more colors on my finger. Here, on the road. That's that. Alright, the next shade we're swatching is called Boardwalk, and I've swatched in next to Spice Cider so we can see what the difference is. So that's Boardwalk, and it's definitely different because that's like bronzy orangey, and that's like light pinkish brown shade. That's the Boardwalk. Okay, so these are all my liquid eyeshadow from Sydney Grace. Okay, and that's it. That's the end of my swatching for my Sydney Grace single shadows, blushes, highlighters, liquid shadows, and everything really. So this is the end. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you haven't seen the first one where I swatched the single shadows, please go and watch. And if you enjoy these swatches, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. And thanks for watching. Until next time, bye.